a massive shock. You know, I think you'll see the ripple effect through every sport about this, and with everybody, because he was just such a great person. Ricky was the superstar, you know. Ricky was really the first superstar that Susie Wong ever had. Just for Manchester as a whole, you know, he brought so many great nights, and Manchester boxing scene was so big because of him, and has continued to be because of those gyms that were able to open up, and lads and girls coming into the gym wanting to be fighters and wanting to be the next Ricky Hatton, basically. A first memory of Ricky actually was my dad taking me to the gym and him hitting this massive belt, and like, I think Billy Graham or whoever had the belt on at the time being sick out of the ropes because he hit that hard. You know, those whipping body shots that he used to do, no one does it. No one does that. He was just such a great fighter, and famous for those body shots as well. We were part of Ricky's career, you know, from a very young boy, all the way to these massive nights in Vegas and massive nights in the Manchester Arena. Like, everybody knows he's such a huge City fan, and it was always sky blue. Like, you know, I think at times he's worn black, but there was always some sky blue element in there. Manchester as a whole loved him. It didn't really matter whether you were a City supporter or you were a United supporter. You loved Ricky Hatton, and those ring walks, you know, they were spectacular. Like, coming out, I'm a United fan, but I loved that whole blue moon and everything. You know, I've been to many fights in the arena, but I've never been to a fight since Ricky that's had that atmosphere and just that whole energy. Through that lens, we see the highs, but we never see the lows, and the lows are really low in boxing. And I think those are the bits that are not documented, unfortunately. And boxing's a show, isn't it? You know, when Ricky put his kit on and was ready to fight, that was a show. He was a showman. But then, you know, when you close the door at night and you're on your own and you're like, oh, I've just lost, or I've not had a great day training or whatever, we don't see those bits. And I think that's the bit that maybe needs to be documented a little bit more. And I know Ricky talked about it quite a lot, and maybe put a brave face on it sometimes. We'll never, ever, ever, never since, and I think for a very long time, we won't see a fan base such as Ricky's, which was so special, and I know he felt so proud of that. He was such a great person, and I think would always give his time to other people, and that's what made him so special.